Okay, so energy. Energy is something I never, ever, ever even considered. I never thought about. I didn't understand that a lot of my depression, not being able to get out of bed, having a challenging time just even fulfilling the most mundane orders of life, I never even thought for a moment of this sort of energetic management system that reality transurfing is. Somebody once described it to me as that, transurfing. They said, really all it is an advanced energetic management system. And I thought, oh my God, you know what? You absolutely are right. Because you've got to have the energy to create the reality of your choice and manifest or materialize exactly what it is you intend to have. Without the energy levels, it's like going to drive a car with no gas, or you go to build something and you have no tools. You have to have the energy to back you up. So today looks much different for me than my reality ever has. I'm grateful. I'm infinitely grateful that I have managed to grasp this concept and go about my reality doing the things that I need to do to cut off energetic ties between myself and pendulums, where the pendulum was getting the better shake in the deal, and also to find myself to places where energy could accumulate and flourish, and I could use it to do stuff. And a lot of people have asked me, like, Renee, how do you do so much stuff? How are you able to create so much content? How are you able to do all the different things that you're doing? And I have my other businesses too. And the answer to this is I have really managed the hell out of my energetic system, right? So the first step, and I know that I went over this in the previous video, pendulums, and if you have missed any in this series, go back and take a look. Follow them, from starting from alternative space to pendulums, the wave of fortune, induced transition, and find your way up here to energy. Energy is kind of like one of those indisputable sort of facts of reality transurfing. You don't have the energy, you're not going anywhere. If you can manage the pendulums in your reality and really renegotiate the deal or sever the ties with the pendulums, you then take back all that energy. And at first, you may not notice exactly what's transpired, because again, it does take a little bit of time for energy to kind of like build up, and then figuring out how exactly to channel it in a new direction where you are going to be the one that solely benefits from it. So as I stated in my previous statement about me struggling with depression and not being able to get out of bed, this was really just a matter of pendulums completely having access to me in a way where I wasn't trying to fight them off at all or sever the ties. I didn't understand what was happening. I had no idea. So I had pendulums all over me, just like Neo in the Matrix, right? With all those tubes connected to him that he had to disconnect from. It's really exactly like that. You have to pull those connections off. First, obviously, awareness is the most crucial step, because if you don't see what is happening, it's going to be really challenging for you to manage it. So understanding what is getting your energy, period. Some things you can't just completely cut off from, like if you have children, obviously your children need your energy, but there's other things that you absolutely do have the power to take energy back from, like a Netflix addiction, some dysfunctional relationships with family members, some other kind of thing that sucks your time and your attention and takes you away from the center screen, which is what I want to talk about primarily in this video. And I know this is probably like a segue, and for those of you that are advanced transurfers are probably going to be like, what? Energy and the center screen? But this is absolutely the place where you can not only gather energy, but use your energy to facilitate a goal of your choice, building out your reality, designing your new layer of reality. So the pendulums, this is cleaning your layer of reality, really waking up here and now and understanding that you are coming to transurfing, you're coming to these videos, you're coming to this idea of creating your own reality with an objective. You want to create your own reality. You want to have a better life. You want to obtain something, be something, do something, have something. You're coming here with an intention. So now it's time to look at your energetic resources and understand with no ambiguity, full lucidity, what you need to do in order for you to facilitate movement towards that version of reality, and what pendulums are in your life holding you back from that. So taking an absolute honest assessment, too much Netflix, too much arguing with so-and-so, dysfunctional husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends that are toxic, some other sort of addiction or thing that you're into that again is not helping you towards that version of reality, and calling it quits, or at least limiting your exposure and that energetic exchange between you and the pendulum. Second is about finding your center screen. So the pendulums are your outer screen, right? And your outer screen is external distractions, drama, again, pendulums that are captivating you and consuming your attention and energy. And then you have your inner screen, which is overthinking, fantasizing, living in a daydream, catastrophizing about something, replaying some version of events over and over and over, thinking about a problem, thinking about something in your life that you are captivated with in your own mind. And we do this a lot. I mean, it's just a fact of life, but understanding when you're doing it and knowing that you can remove yourself from this place, because both of those outer and inner screens are extremely energetically exhaustive. They get all of us, they get everything. So the idea here is to pull yourself away from both. And again, if you're new to transurfing or new to any of this knowledge, go back and take a look at some of my videos on the center screen. This will definitely give some clarification. But once you can find yourself to the center screen, this is where energy starts to build. This is where you can actually apply your energy to something of your choice and watch the thing grow. This is exactly what I'm doing right now. I have so much time that I give to my outer screen, very, very strict limits placed, and so much time I give to my inner screen, strict limits placed, because I know that my energy is cultivated within this center screen and then used to help build what it is that I'm intending to build, which helps me down the road towards that variation of reality that I, in fact, want to experience. So go back and take a look at some of my energy practices. There's a number of them. Also, the Vadim Zeland meditations are very, very powerful. Energy is a really broad subject, but I'm going to invite you as your first step today to just like set an intention for yourself, whatever it is, however small, however big, and then go about sort of reconciling what you need to do in your life to take back a little bit of energy either from that outer screen or your inner screen and apply it to this new intention and actually see how this shifting around of energy helps you to build or grow something pretty quickly. The more you can hack this, get into this modus operandi, and really fuel whatever it is you have chosen to do within that center screen with your energy, it all exponentially starts to grow. That's why you guys probably noticed that as time has gone on, I seem to have more and more and more energy. It's because in this center place, it's growing my thing, but it's also accumulating on its own. And again, this is because I've really managed the outer screen and my inner screen as well. So let me know your thoughts on this video, everybody. This is Energy 101. I know I didn't give too much of a breakdown here, but it's pretty simple. More energy, you go up because you're doing higher things, higher actions, higher movements towards higher lifelines. And low energy down, which obviously the presence of what we want is not abundant on these lower lifelines. It's very, very, very pertinent to keep your energy levels high so you can continue that climb to those higher levels of reality. So let me know your thoughts on this one, everybody, and have a good day. Bye, guys.